Good morning, friends. Today is Friday. Hope you're all doing well. Looks like it might be another kind of gray day. That's okay. Gray days can be fun too. Let's start by taking 5 deep breaths. Ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let me see. I'm going to pick a song for us to sing. The Itsy Bitsy Spider. Okay, you guys have your Itsy Bitsy Spiders ready? The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Then the great big spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the great big spider went up the spout again. Then the teeny weeny spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the teeny weeny spider went up the spout again. All right, friends, I'm going to read you guys a story from online. Let me share this. All right. So this morning, we're going to read a story called Stone Soup. Stone Soup. I want you to think about if you think you would like to eat stone soup, just by listening to what that says, stone soup. I wonder if you would like to eat stone soup. What kind of ingredients do you think there are in stone soup? I'm gonna move this so we can look at the cover all the way. I see what looks like a stone here, although it kind of also looks like a potato. But I'm using context clues from the title to figure out that that's probably a stone. And then here we have all different kinds of veggies that are making all the different letters in the words. How cool. All right, so let's see what they're going to make, how they're going to make their stone soup. There once was a comfortable little village nestled in the mountains. People who lived there had more than enough to keep themselves content. Content is like happy and settled. One day, 2 travelers came along. Their coats were tattered. They were like ripped and dirty. Their hats were torn. Their dusty shoes had holes in their soles. Hungry and tired, one traveler said to the other, "Surely someone here can spare a bit of food. I feel really hungry." They knocked boldly on a door. It creaked open, and a woman asked, "What do you want?" "Please," said one of the travelers, "we are hungry." "Do you care? Will you share? Do you have any food?" The woman squinted her eyes and tartly replied, "No," and she quickly slammed the door shut. The travelers walked a little farther down the road and knocked on another door. A young boy answered. His chocolate brown eyes were sweet. "Good day," he said shyly. "What do you want?" "Please," said one of the travelers, "we are hungry." "Do you care? Will you share? Do you have any food?" The boy replied, "There is no food here," and closed the door. The travelers wandered wearily through the village, knocking on every door. But everywhere they heard, "I don't care, I won't share, there is no food." They sat to rest beside a well. One traveler sighed and clutched his empty belly. He said, "If there is really no food in this elegant little village, then the people who live here are in greater need than we are. We should make them our magical soup." Mm. Friends, what do you think is in this magical soup? Who has a prediction? And what makes it magic? Mm. I'm thinking back to the title, Stone Soup, which makes me think that maybe there's something magical about the stone that they put in the soup. I don't know. We'll have to see. You put me up there. Okay, there we go. The two travelers climbed up on the edge of the well and shouted, "We are master cooks. If anyone in this town has a big black pot, we will make the most delicious soup anyone ever tasted." A door slowly opened. A round man emerged carrying a gigantic black pot. "I love to eat," he said. "Me too. Here's the pot. Let me see what two master cooks can do with it." "Watch and see," said one traveler with glee. The travelers filled the pot with cold water and built a fire. Soon the flames licked the sides of the pot and billows of steam rose into the air. Can you guys see the steam coming from the pot? Curious people began to gather. "What is happening?" the townspeople asked. "We are making an unusual soup," said one of the travelers. "It requires a special magical ingredient. I am certain we will find it in this town." All the eyes in the crowd watched as one of the travelers reached down and picked up an ordinary stone. He tossed it into the pot with a splash. "We're making stone soup," he said. "It will be nutritious, delicious, incredible, and edible. But it would taste better," he paused and sighed, "if only we had a carrot." "Where would we find a carrot in this town?" the other traveler asked. "We knocked on every door, and everywhere we heard, 'I don't care, I won't share, there is no food.'" "Hmm. Then perhaps we cannot make this delicious soup after all," they both announced with a sad shrug of their shoulders and began to turn away. A child timidly raised her hand and said, "Wait, I might have a small carrot." "Excellent," shouted the travelers. "Bring what you've got. Put it in the pot. We're making" what? "Stone soup. This magical soup would taste even better if we had a potato," they added. A deep voice in the back of the crowd called out, "I have a potato." "Wonderful," shouted the travelers. "Bring what you've got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup. It would taste better still," they said, "if we had just a few more ingredients." "Perhaps," said one villager, "I could bring a green bean." "Well," said another, "if you are going to bring a green bean, I will bring a kernel of corn." "I shall not be outdone," cried another. "I will bring an egg noodle." One by one, voices announced, "I will bring a slice of celery. I will bring a pinch of pepper. I can bring a sprig of parsley. I might have a tiny parsnip, a tiny turnip." "Well, why are you waiting?" cried the travelers. "Bring what you've got. Put it in the pot. We're making stone soup." You can see here each of the villagers saying what they have to share. Everyone in the town ran home to bring one small thing to put in the pot. Food flew through the air and landed with splashes in the growing soup. Soon the huge pot was full and simmering. A wonderful smell drifted through the air. It smells so good. The smell was so tempting, people brought out bowls, spoons, chairs, and tables. They placed hearty loaves of bread, chunks of cheese, and bowls of fruit on the tablecloths. Everyone came to taste the soup and marveled at the flavor. "It's amazing," said one woman. "These two travelers made such a delicious soup out of a stone." "Out of a stone," said the travelers with a grin, "and a magical ingredient." So the stone wasn't the magical ingredient like I predicted. The magical ingredient was sharing.
As the travelers left the town, they said, if anyone ever wants to make this soup again, just remember the recipe. Bring what you've got, put it in the pot. Every bit counts, from the largest to the least. Together we can celebrate a stone soup feast. The end. So I have a question for you guys. We talked at the beginning about whether you think you would like to eat stone soup. I don't know what you said, but now let's think, now that we know what is in stone soup, does that change your mind? Do you think maybe you'd like to eat stone soup? Yes. No. Maybe. All right, my friends. I love you. I miss you. I'll see you next time. Bye.